Hey guys, what's happening? The bags are packed. It's almost showtime for the women's race. I'm on my way to Hamburg and it's going to be an exciting day. Linda Meier, the world champion, is returning. We got a stacked field and the cards are just mixed new. So let's see what's...
Please take my bag. I need it tomorrow at 9 p.m. Okay, thank you.
Sure. Well, I guess if you're world champion, you're not carrying your own bags anymore. So she's on fire. Let's see what's happening in Hamburg. I'm on my way. What are you doing on the left? Okay. I'm so sorry. Here we go. Because I really tried to make it. Yeah, I do apologize. Well, I guess that delivered. We're ready to race. It's on. Time for the elite women. 5, 4, 3, 2, and here we go.
He's incredibly strong on the ski. With our leaders shoulder to shoulder exactly at the same time, she went all the way from third last into 7th. This is a serious gap they're opening now on the competition.
Today's managed to bring atmosphere and excitement to the farmers carry. It's not an easy thing to do.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome to Hamburg for the debut Elite 15 Major of the 2025-2026 season. And what a location! The road to Stockholm starts here and, of course, trepidly towards the Olympic dream. I am delighted to be joined by two of the best in the business. I have got Till Schenk alongside me and, of course, Greg Williams from The Rocks Life. So glad they renewed your contracts, boys. Nice to have you.
Us too. Who would have thought?
Who would have known? Greg, how excited are you to be back, and especially in a venue like this?
Yeah, it's super exciting, and you're right, this venue is unbelievable. Every time we come back to one of these majors, the level has just gone up a notch, and today it feels very, very special. It's a really enclosed arena. It's an elite-specific setup. There's a lot of crowd here. It's very, very exciting.
Now we look at the Elite 15 athletes that are lining up here tonight. Of course, Linda Meier at the top, but Lauren Weeks and Joanna Wietrzyk, a battle that we saw all season long. Lucy Proctor, a young 21-year-old who's really pushing the status quo. And then a number of roll downs that we'll look into a little bit later. And perhaps some dark horses amongst them, like last chance qualifier from last year, Emily Darnham, or Zara Piergiani, who we didn't see race in the Elite 15 at the World Championships in Chicago, who has a little bit of a point to prove. But Till, it is very much at this stage a season of unknowns. Till, Joanna Wietrzyk, she has been nigh on unstoppable since she first stepped foot onto a Hyrox course.
It is unbelievable. I mean, if you look at the comparison to the world champion, again, it looks like she's the overall stronger athlete. And she just wasn't on the day, but she's incredible.
So I'm playing things a little bit differently. I don't want to get in between this competition. We leave the fisticuffs to them. So I'm picking one wild card, someone you might not think who could land on a podium. And this week it is going to be, gentlemen, Lena Putters. I know you wanted to do the drum roll. It's going to be Lena Putters. I saw her at the Barcelona last chance qualifier and she came out like an absolute rocket. And for all of the established Elite 15 athletes, they got pulled so far out the gate so fast that nearly all of them died out. Now, what we need to see is whether she can maintain that. Add into that this is going to be a first round 6-lap course. After that, it's going to be 5 laps. All she needs to do is get around one corner, and that could really mess Greg psychologically with the other athletes. You've got Lowe, Putters, Wietrzyk, Weeks. They're going to be the first out the gate. But 15 women starting their season right here, right now. 3 tickets to the World Championships up for grabs. Possibly the hardest race of the season. And it is go time. Let's head on up to our commentary team.
Here in Hamburg, ladies and gentlemen, once again, a very warm welcome from Greg and me up in commentary. Lauren will be straight down on the floor, making sure she's ready for all the insight, all the details. And not a surprise what we're seeing here in the opening around Lena Putters very early on, trying to stretch the field straight away. Lena Putters, she lost a bit of speed here, so she's dropping just slightly back now. Again, Joanna Wietrzyk very clearly the leader in the moment here, 807 meters into that SkiErg. Lena Putters right up there with Lauren Weeks. Now low, moved kind of in between, just a little bit ahead of Lauren Weeks there, and Linda Meier doing her best to close that gap as well, but just Pedro absolutely flying.
50 meters. Yo, HAMBURG, when they get off the SkiErg, you better make some noise. First station will be done.
Emily Darman there down in 13th as she came into the ski, but she looks like she's held a good pace on this ski. She'll be coming out very soon. So she's caught back some time there after a slower run than some of the other ladies on that first run.
All right, here we go.
All right, HAMBURG, our athletes are coming into this.
Absolutely incredible. Linda Meier just coming through now with Jess Pedro, so that's a gap of about another 15 seconds now. Danelle Lowe coming behind, and I think Seka Arninges, who we're seeing on camera, going with Emily, the Dutch. Well, I keep thinking she's a rookie, but she's not. She is really not.
Sixth at the World Championships, Emily, yep. So can't consider her a rookie anymore.
Absolutely not. All right, here we go. Who's going to make a move at that push?
Just to give you some knowledge,
but now is the moment. Okay, so Joanna Wietrzyk, if you look at her right now in the screen here at the bottom right-hand corner, she's got a very slow movement. It's almost like her SkiErg. It's the very low rep, but she is getting away from Lauren Weeks there. And Joanna Wietrzyk is out, and if she can push through, actually Seka Arning might be second out of that sled push. She got a few minutes to run. She's going to go out with Lauren Weeks. That's an incredible move, and she's running the wrong direction. She is going the wrong direction.
And Vivian Tafuto as well was joining her. So really impressive push with Vivian. So it's Lauren, Seka, and Vivian were leaving the sled push at essentially the same time there.
And you can just see how really brutal. Linda Meier is losing serious time on this sled push. She was only about 2 meters away from the end, and she had to take another rest. But Joanna Wietrzyk, that is your leader. She was so confident in the days leading up into this race. She's got an incredible setup now with JK and the entire crew at the Sunshine Coast with the training. I think everything is dialed in perfectly. And I think one of the biggest changes that we've seen through the off-season now with Joanna Wietrzyk is that she's gone from, being a passionate general athlete who would do a 42-kilometer cool run down after the major in the Netherlands to now it's all focused. It's all Hyrox. It's all dialed in. There's no more playtime.
Yeah, behind Joanna Wietrzyk, as they came into the sled pool, there's very, very little separating really from second to eighth. So Stephanie Oswald came in second, 33 seconds behind Joanna Wietrzyk, and then Linda was down in eighth, 45 seconds behind Joanna. So not very much between the rest of the field there.
Joanna Wietrzyk is done. She is out. Lauren Weeks has now gone past Stephanie Oswald. So has Lena Putters. Linda Meier, once again, with a really, really strong sled pull, has gone past as well. And Jess Pedro losing a little bit of ground there. But Vivian Tafuto, she's right there. She's right up there with Linda Meier, with Seka Arning. But look at this gap. Look at the gap that Joanna Wietrzyk has opened after the sled pull.
Yeah, it really is quite a sizable gap to have in a field that this strong. To have this sort of lead after the sled pull is quite impressive, what Joanna's done so far.
Yeah, you can say it, it's fine. Just
I'm going to say I was right too. I'm going to say I was right. There's Linda come out in third after a very, very impressive sled pull. So yeah, she's clawed back a lot of time there.
So you're the numbers guy. If Linda Meier wants to find a way to make up roughly 35 to 40 seconds on Joanna Wietrzyk, where is it going to happen?
I think it happens very, very soon if she does it, because Joanna is super impressive at wall balls. She's been super impressive at the lunges, so I don't think you can leave it to the later stages of the race unless something goes wrong for Joanna to be able to do it. I think Linda needs to do it here in the burpees, where there is the opportunity to claw back some time on other athletes quite often. And then I think this run after the burpees can often be super difficult, and I think if Linda can put her foot down on that run, I think there's the opportunity to claim back some time as well. So I think this next station in the run after is particularly important. And then in Chicago, we also saw her gain some time on the farmer's carrier as well.
Oh, and right now, look at that showdown behind Joanna Wietrzyk. Linda Meier, Vivian Tafuto, who is flying through that first round of burpees right now. She made a good move, catching back up to Linda Meier, bridging that little bit of a gap that there was going into the workout together with her. But behind her, Lauren Weeks, and then somebody who really, really loves burpees. Lena Putters, I mean, like, she's posted incredible times at the burpees, but that first round of burpees at Vivian Tafuto.
Yeah, we just touched on can Linda claw back some time here on the burpees, and I wouldn't say like she's moving like she's the one that's going to claw back some time. At the moment, it looks like it's going to be Vivian and Lena who are moving super well through these.
Yeah, it's actually Linda Meier struggling just a little bit again at the burpees here. He got the head hanging down, so Lauren Weeks has gone past, Lena Putters has gone past, but Vivian Tafuto is the biggest mover right now here at the burpees. Jess Petro now one more, and she's finishing lane number 1 as well.
Yeah, Linda's not moving great through these burpees at the moment at all. She looks like she's struggling. Certainly not as well as she was looking on those in Chicago.
Definitely not. Joanna Wietrzyk, she is out. She grabbed a drink, and in this second, she is back onto the track right now. And is it going to be Vivian Tafuto or Lena Putters? Lena Putters making her late move now. Both got about 2 burpees left. Is it going to be a long one for Lena Putters, or is she plays it safe there? And Vivian Tafuto significantly slowing down there, but it's going to be enough. They're headed out together. Lena Putters, Vivian Tafuto out of the burpees as well. And next, it's going to be Lauren Weeks and Sika Arning. Stephanie Oswald made an early attempt to stay with Sika Arning. She's paying a little bit for it right now, looking down at the track, and here goes Lauren Weeks out onto the run, back on the hunt here of our top 3. Joanna Wietrzyk almost done at the SkiErg. Follow us on Hyrox World. You see it up there. And Jacob, one of our head judges, with Joanna Wietrzyk, making sure you finish the 1,000 meters before you leave in the SkiErg. Very important that the number is on the screen before they're allowed to leave the workout. And there she goes, Joanna Wietrzyk out of the SkiErg. Lena Putters staying with Vivian Tafuto. Lauren Weeks not too far behind, and then Sika Arning, Steffi Oswald, Lucy Proctor right there, Jess Petro, and Linda Meier trying to make up a little bit of time, a little bit of distance there in 9th.
All right, everyone understand. It's your time to shine. She is really dominating this race. Make sure she knows it as she comes around, yeah? Make sure she knows it.
Nice slow motion off Joanna Wietrzyk at the SkiErg, station number 5.
Why don't you pull me closer?
So, we're seeing a provisional penalty for Melanie Maurer, so we're trying to find out more about what happened there for Melanie Maurer. But this is the workout I've been looking forward to the most after the drama we've seen at the Farmers Carry at the Worlds. Let's see if it's getting any better.
So, the kettlebell farmer carry.
So yeah, we saw athletes putting the kettlebells down in Chicago more than we typically would expect, and we weren't quite sure why that was. Was it the turf that they were doing on? Was it the heat in the venue? Was it that it pushed themselves so much? So yeah, it's exciting to see what happens here. It's worth just pointing out as well there that Lauren Weeks has clawed back some time on Lena Putters and actually passed that going into the kettlebells.
Really strong run, by the way, from Vivian Tafuto. If you look at it, she only lost a second now on this run on Joanna Wietrzyk. And Lauren Weeks, she's starting to move now. She is starting to move. Really strong run before the farmer's carry after that SkiErg. Only 37 seconds down now. Lena Putters pretty much staying where she was. And right now, looking at Joanna Wietrzyk, it looks like we might see a lot less drama in the farmer's carry, right, than we've seen at the Worlds in Chicago.
Yeah, so far she's holding on well. I would say Vivian looks like she's moving a little quicker than Joanna.
And look at that, Linda Meier just now coming in. This is this amazing new setup that you mentioned in the pre-show. We're not on the turf, we're actually on the run course. We're doing a lap off the run course, so you've got your competition still running on the inside. While you're already at the workout.
And I think that's Lena Putters.
Yes.
Yeah, Lena Putters is having a rest there, put the kettlebells down.
That gap on Lauren Weeks definitely opened up now. And the amazing thing is, look at Linda Meier. She's 158 down. She's nowhere near where we expected her. And more problems for Lena Putters there. But Linda Meier still smiling with the crowds out there. But Lena Putters right now is losing serious time on the competition. And again, I mean, this is the third drop in. She's wiping her hands there. She's sweating now. I'm really looking forward to seeing those times. You got to wait, make sure that the kettlebells stay upright. They're not allowed to fall over, and there she goes. All right, Joanna Wietrzyk, your leader into the sandbag lunges. And we're still waiting for the chasers to come in. She is looking laser focused, still looking really strong. Down there on the turf, Vivian Tafuto, Lena Putters coming in shoulder to shoulder. So Lena Putters, really strong run there. And next one should be Lauren Weeks. There she comes. Still fighting with everything she's got, the way we know it from Lauren Weeks. Coming around the turn, is still a little bit of a gap, and now it's Lena Putters versus Vivian Tafuto. And Vivian Tafuto, she started those sandbag lunges the same way she started those burpees.
Yeah, stepping through really quickly, looking very strong so far.
Oh my word, she's not even taking that little in-between step. That is such a nice rest. It hurts your legs way less, but it costs you just a little bit of time.
Yeah.
And here we go. There is the little step in between, but she is still going strong. Lena Putters definitely losing time at the lunges now. Lauren Weeks now only by 5 lunges behind. And here we go. Sika Anning, Linda Meier, and Stephanie Oswald, a German trio. But they're 2 lanes behind at the sandbag lunges right now. And Vivian Tafuto on lane number 2 right now is putting the hurt on Joanna Wietrzyk. She's literally making Joanna Wietrzyk go faster right now than Joanna wanted to go. She's able to keep that gap right now. But what a move from Vivian Tafuto. And she's going to go hard on this run now. I mean, you got to either she still moves up to Joanna Wietrzyk, but you got to risk it in her situation.
Yeah.
Nobody, maybe friends and family, but nobody else would have put money on Vivian Tafuto potentially taking the win here.
Yeah, she's really putting in. This is incredibly impressive. Like, she's just continuing to step through on these. Unbelievable from her. Now, what is done to her legs, how it affects this next run, obviously remains to be seen. But unbelievable.
Her pace has slowed just a little bit, so Joanna Wietrzyk is going to be first out, but the back is down. Here goes Vivian Tafuto, and she does not look bad at all going back out onto that run. And I believe I will double check, but I believe after review, that is something new we're having here at the race now. So we got a dedicated man in the trailer who can review situations like penalties out there. I believe I just heard that the penalty from Melanie Maurer was removed.
Yes, yeah, you're right. So after a VAR review, I'm not entirely sure what happened. I think they thought she'd gone into the rock zone through the out arch, which is quite difficult to do, to be fair, with this setup. After review, they've decided that actually didn't happen, and so the penalty's been removed.
And look at what happened down there. Lena Putters, who was about to be caught by Lauren Weeks with a really strong finish, opening the gap on Lauren Weeks back up. And here we go. Lauren Weeks out in fourth. She's got one workout left. She's got her workout left if she wants to make it into the top 3.
Lena Putters looking strong, chasing her down.
This is your leader in the picture here right now. Grabbing the sandbag. Joanna Wietrzyk. And a little bit of an argument there between Lena Putters and the referee. Not sure what this is about, but she does not look happy. 3:04, 20 seconds faster, those lunges from Vivian Tafuto here in the picture compared to Joanna Wietrzyk, your race leader. Joanna Wietrzyk, there she goes, first into the wall balls, and Vivian Tafuto, she's not far behind. This is going to be an absolute mental game between the first and the second. Who can push through here? Who can literally torture themselves the most?
Yeah. And it could come down to no reps. It could come down to the speed of the reps as well.
Compared to what we're going to see in a second there right now. Okay, argument with Lena Putters. Why is there an argument? Just go do your wall balls. This is not the time to argue. What is she doing?
Lauren's putting an impressive run there to catch Lena's coming ahead of Lena on these wall balls after leaving the lunges behind her. So that's an impressive run from Lauren.
So, and if I was Vivian Tafuto right now, the one thing I would focus on, I would just try to focus on the rhythm that Lauren Weeks is having. Just do what she does.
Yeah.
You know, don't think about your own. Just do what she does.
And Lena's having a discussion with the judge there again. She's already taken a break.
Ah, look at that. This is incredible. Vivian Tafuto has not dropped the wall ball. She has proven us wrong that this is not her station. She's really done her homework in winter. This is amazing to watch. But Joanna Wietrzyk, she's going to take this win. She's going to push through. She did what she had to do. She got pressured by a different athlete than she expected. Another American, but it wasn't Lauren Weeks. It was Vivian Tafuto. But she is in those final 2 wall balls now. 99, 100. Joanna Wietrzyk is making the point of, I am the woman to beat this season. Your champion at the major here in Hamburg. And boy, look at that face. Is she over the moon? And Vivian Tafuto, I want to see that face. Vivian Tafuto punching the ticket to the Worlds. That's it. Ticket in the pocket. Done and dusted.
Brilliant from those first two. Brilliant throughout the race, but especially on those wall balls. I think they went unbroken. Those few no reps cost Vivian a little bit, maybe cost her the win, but I still think Joanna would have grabbed it, but super impressive from them both.
All right, so we're seeing at the bottom there right now, looks like Lena Putters is getting a 3-minute penalty. This is going to be reviewed by the VAR, there's no doubt, but this is whatever happened out there. This is what ruined her race without a doubt. But look at Joanna Wietrzyk, she is over the moon, and here goes, look out, here goes Lauren Weeks. And then, so now, hold on, this is the one that matters. The next position.
Well, no, the top 3 spots have been claimed now. So that's Joanna, Vivian, and Lauren have put their spots in Stockholm now. Where this does matter now, though, is for time for these ladies, as well as prize money. But for time, they want to get a time that helps them qualify for future majors. And you know, it's the average of their 2 best times. And these are impressive times. Those top 3 have gone sub 60. And so can they put in a time here that helps them race in future majors? So that 3-minute penalty for Lena there certainly could be costly. And yeah, look, she's having to wait there for 3 minutes in that penalty box area.
So I assume what happened here, there you go. This is drama for Lena Putters, so much drama. And I mean, just look at the story. She's qualified. This is heartbreaking to see. She's qualified for the major in Hong Kong. She's on site, she's injured, she can't start, she fights her way back. Here she is at the major. Take a look at the results of what we've seen here. Joanna Wietrzyk, you see the queue for she's qualified. Vivian Tafuto, Lauren Weeks, they've gone through. Sika Arning, Linda Meier with a late move. She was really kind of up and down in the race.
What was the constant reassurance you were giving yourself that you were doing everything right?
Yeah, I was just telling myself to keep pushing. I always write a word on my feet, and today I wrote ignite. So that was really a fire in me. After last season, I really had this fire in my belly. I had an incredible first season, and coming into my second season now, I know what I'm capable of, and I know the training that I put in, that I back myself, and I've got that fire in there, and that was what I really need to bring out today. And I mean, I did it out there pretty well. So yeah.
We know you as an erg athlete, like Vivian's gonna smash the ergs. When did you turn into a burpee queen?
Oh my God. So I don't think it's so much of the burpees, I think it's managing the effort. I mean, if you saw me on that run, I was one of the last people on that first run. So like I said this before in Glasgow, but I really need to scale back what I think I can do those first few runs and first few stations, and then if I can come into the burpees not smashed, I can do them fine. So it's energy management more than anything.
Lauren Weeks never misses a podium. Another unbelievable race to open your account. You've got that ticket to Stockholm. What does that now mean in terms of the rest of the season for you?
I mean, I'm really excited. There are definitely points in the race that I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to squeak onto that podium, but it just means that I get to enjoy the rest of the season and I don't have to worry about grabbing my spot. So my goal was to get a spot today, and I thought I saw it slipping between my fingers, and I just fought to try and get it.